Greetings everyone, and welcome to my review of Sonic issue 198. This issue begins a three-part story which was advertised as the final battle against Eggman. Yeah, even back then I was rolling my eyes. The comic at the time was doing great, and the spin-off Sonic Universe series was just starting. This final battle coming up will only result in a temporary change in the status quo. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So why strike against Eggman now? Recent events have weakened the Doctor's grip. A brainwashed and superpowered Knuckles devastated Eggman's egg fleet, and current city, New Megapolis, save for one building called the Egg Dome. Since that also wiped out his robot armies, Eggman had to resort to recruiting a group of echidnas as his new army. Said echidnas were once cyborgs and want to become them again. However, Eggman placed a leash in their cybernetics in the form of explosives. At the same time, Snively started to realize Eggman's starting to lose his grip on reality and begins plotting with a sub-boss known as RF from the DK to take over once Eggman's out of commission. Alright, that should be enough exposition. Let's get started. We start with Sonic and the Freedom Fighters heading towards the Egg Dome, with Sonic commenting on Rotor's recent return to the field. Oh yeah, that. Rotor sustained a back injury during Eggman's destruction of Knothole. He has since been elected to the Republic of Acorn's ruling council. The reason he's part of the invasion? Well, I guess the team needs all the help they can get. Anyway, the Freedom Fighters halt their advance to engage the Dark Egg Legion. Lianda is confused by this action at first, but then she assumes they actually stopped the Freedom Fighters. That idea is ruined when the Chaotix ambush them. Lianda is so focused on this group, she forgot about Sonic's team. She orders her forces to pull back and requests some support. Sally gets in touch with Tails, who managed to finish his task ahead of schedule. We'll see that in a moment. Meanwhile, Dimitri tells Eggman his forces need support, which is Eggman's cue to board his newest machine. Back outside, Lianda has her forces open fire. However, Tails activates his neutralizing mines, which disables the Legion's weapons. It seems everything's going well for the heroes, until Eggman launches his machine, the Egg Phoenix. And like its namesake, it starts burning everything. The Legion retreats, off panel of course, but our heroes have other things to worry about. Snively here is also worried about this because if Eggman wins, this will ruin whatever plans he has with RF. Dimitri comes to Snively to essentially blackmail him about his secret communications with RF, all for the sake of his people. But Snively turns it around, saying both can benefit from the situation. Back to the Egg Phoenix fight. Tails says he can use the neutralizing mines to take the machine out, but that would require the mines to be on the Phoenix itself. The plan is to first get Eggman's attention, which Sonic is on board for. Next is to have Vector, Knuckles, Tails, and Bunny fling Sonic high into the sky. As in almost into space high. Sonic points out to Eggman that vehicles tend to stall out from this height. During the freefall, the remaining flyers place the mines all over the Phoenix and catch Sonic. Eggman reactivates the machine and head towards Sally and Tails. Once in range, Tails activates the mines, ending the threat. Of course, Eggman escapes, but this defeat did not help his sanity. The heroes reach the Egg Dome's perimeter and set up camp for the night. Gotta be fresh for that final battle and all. Don't worry, they have a shield to protect them. I mean, it's not like Eggman has a hidden laser that can penetrate the shield. Inside the Egg Dome, Eggman orders the Legion to get to work because tomorrow is it. And Eggman leaves without knowing what these two have planned. The issue is mostly action. I mean, it's the invasion that'll end Eggman's reign of terror forever, supposedly. The main focus of the fight was, of course, the Dark Egg Legion. Notice how the heroes easily pushed them back until Tails disabled their weapons with those neutralizing mines, and yeah, okay, they're a joke. The real main focus, the Egg Phoenix of course, gave everyone a challenge. In my opinion, this attack is a representation of Eggman's current mindset. He hasn't snapped yet, but it's slipping. As Dimitri points out here, while he's attacking the heroes, he's also inadvertently attacking the Legion, the latter portion off panel of course. and when Sonic goads Eggman to follow him, nothing else matters. The Doctor didn't notice when the machine failed or a few flyers placing neutralizing mines on it. Credit for this strategy goes to Sally, who utilized certain team members to their fullest, Sonic and Tails being key players in this. I have to also give credit to Snively during this. Sure, he was worried that Eggman might succeed, and that Dimitri found out about the plan, but as I said earlier, Snively quickly turned it around, saying both can benefit from the situation. And believe me, I seriously doubt Snively could get away with this if Eggman wasn't losing his marbles trying to beat Sonic. The issue marks the debut of artist Renee DeLiz. Based on what I've seen, she has promise. Sure, some character models are off, and here it looks like Antoine's cutting the web at a weird angle. I can see room for improvement. I'm giving issue 198 a 7. As I mentioned in the beginning, this is a 3-part story, so they're probably saving the goodies for later. But what could top the threat of the Egg Phoenix? Can it be topped? We'll find out in the next issue. Until then, have a good day and be safe. Shame on you, Eggman, for not figuring out how to solve the icing problem.